All right, we are getting stuff together. This is fantastic.
Cool.
Good to go. All right, we got some folks joining in. We're going to give everyone another minute or two before we're kicking off. So welcome, everyone. I appreciate your patience on this. I'm sure you've all had enough fun with regards to utilizing Zoom meetings and stuff. So, all right. Let me see real quick. Switch this. All right. So let me just move this up here real quick, just so we got all this together. All right, so I think we are good to go. Got this meeting recorded, so welcome all to the first kind of official gift confirmation class. Super excited to see you all here. Like I said before, so I guess to introduce myself, my name is Sean Myers, and
I'm Kathy Helms. Nice to see everybody.
So great to have you all here with us. Hopefully you all aren't tired entirely of Zoom meetings yet. I know for a lot of folks that you might be moving between remote and in-person stuff, between school and whatnot. So hopefully we can make sure this goes as smooth as possible for everyone. And hopefully we can make sure that we're, like we said, probably going to shoot for around the 30-minute time mark, so that way you're not going to be sitting in meetings at all. Oh, you're lucky then that you're not using Zoom. We have some folks work for, I guess to give myself a little background, I work for Humana with the IT area, and we use Zoom, WebEx, Teams, a little bit of everything, and none of them are fantastic. Awesome. I've never heard of Adobe Connect. That's weird. Is that something like, is that the entire school that does that, or just your class? Huh. I guess there's.
We can't hear audio from now?
They're putting stuff in the chat right now.
Oh.
But if it's all right, what I would like to do is to kind of kick things off. If it's all right with you all, I'm, just as a means to kind of introduce yourselves, to help us kind of put a name to a face for you all. What I want to just do is just kind of go down the list. Let's, if you don't mind giving your name, what school you go to, and then what's a little icebreaker question?
Favorite something.
Yeah.
Favorite ice cream. Favorite flavor of ice cream.
Favorite flavor of ice cream. Let's go with that. So if we don't mind getting started. So I'm just going to go, like I said, just go straight down the list. I know it's, wait, why does it say Nancy Falls? I am not. That is not who I am. Can I rename myself? Yeah. So, okay, now it's Sean and Kathy. Hopefully you guys can figure out which one of us is Kathy. All right, so if we want to get started, looks like Brooke is the first on the alphabetical list. If you don't mind taking yourself off mute and introducing yourself real quick.
Okay, hi, I'm Brooke. I go to South Middle, and my favorite flavor of ice cream is chocolate chip cookie dough.
All right.
Is it Irvine or her? Oh.
Sorry, real sec. So, Brooke, thank you. Appreciate the introduction. And chocolate's always a pretty solid flavor. I was always outvoted as a child with all my sisters on which flavor was the best. Chocolate usually won. I was a vanilla person myself. So, it's great. I'm gonna try and get this real quick. All right, so next on the list is, oh, looks like we got, why is it not doing, huh. It's not doing the alphabetical anymore. Whatever. Looks like Darlissa, you're the next on the list. Darlissa, you're there? Okay. I heard maybe something. All right, so be it. Sorry, fix this real quick again. If you don't mind, let's see who's next. Sierra, if you want to go next, if you want to introduce yourself, looks like you're on mute right now.
I can't turn on my video because my computer is broken. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Hi, I'm Kira. I'm sorry, what was the second thing?
Let's go with your name, where you go to school, and your favorite flavor of ice cream.
Okay. Hi, I'm Kira. I go to an online charter school called Reach. Some sort of, I don't know. And my favorite flavor of ice cream is probably strawberry.
Very nice. Is it like just strawberry, or you usually go for like the Neapolitan mix?
I think I would probably go for strawberry first, but Neapolitan's pretty good too.
Solid. Okay, and I apologize. You probably get this a lot. You had mentioned, and I apologize, we were messing with the audio stuff. You pronounce your name as Kira?
Yeah, Kira.
Perfect. Okay. Let me make a quick note of that. Just kind of help myself out for my own sanity's sake. Okay. Looks like next on the list is Declan Blanford.
My name is Declan Blanford. I go to North Oldham Middle School, and my favorite ice cream flavor is probably cookies and cream.
Very nice.
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream. Solid. All right, Henry, what about yourself?
My name's Henry. I go to South Oldham Middle School, and my favorite ice cream flavor is vanilla.
Man after my own heart. Thank you for that answer. All right, we got Jacob and Patrick.
My name's Jacob Noon, and my favorite ice cream flavor is vanilla. And then my brother, he's not here right now, but his favorite's like bubblegum.
Ooh.
And where they go to school.
Oh, yeah, where you guys go to school?
North Oldham Middle School.
Okay, so we got a couple North Oldhams now. All right, Jennifer, do you want to go next?
I'm Ben. I go to North Oldham Middle School. My favorite ice cream flavor is mint chocolate chip. This is my mom's iPad, so it just says Jennifer on it.
All right. That makes more sense.
No fair fooling us.
I think we're all good. All right, next on the list is, looks like we got Kevin Major. I'm guessing.
Hey, I'm Kevin.
Hi.
Yeah, and I'm a dad. I'm just hanging out watching.
Cool.
All
Welcome.
right, well, welcome.
Thank you.
What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
And I'm a big cookies and cream guy too, so I give a thumbs up. So I got the invitation and shared it with Kira. I didn't know if you had her email and if it was going to all the kids or just the parents. So you can figure
Well,
that out.
we're definitely inviting parents to sit in when they are able to do that.
Yeah. We're just kind of basing it off of for the original signups. We're kind of basing it off of emails that were given.
And,
Yeah. So if there is like a specific one, it's like, hey, use this for yours versus use this one for Kira's. If you want to send both of them to us, that'd be fantastic.
Great.
All right.
We'll get that to you.
Fantastic. All right. Looks like we got Mia next. I saw you on the camera earlier, Mia. Do you want to unmute yourself?
And she doesn't know how to use the mute button, Mia.
My name's Mia. I go to Mazik Middle School, and my favorite ice cream flavor would either be cotton candy or triple brownie chocolate chip.
Ooh, I think I might have to go with the triple brownie chocolate chip.
That's a solid choice.
Except I'm a diabetic, so that would throw me into a coma.
I have to say, I also love the background. You got the nice mix of like some photos on one side. You got some nice calligraphy, and then the Marvel over here.
It's just Harry Potter, Marvel, and I think Percy Jackson, Narnia, and just more fandom stuff.
Oh, nice, nice. You got some. You got a nice mix there. Got some great. Got some good books in there. The Chronicles of Narnia is a personal favorite of mine growing up, and then
I'm a Harry Potter fan.
you're a Harry Potter fan.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Aren't they kind of? I think they're coming out more games and stuff on it. I don't know. I have to look into that. I don't know. But thanks, Mia, for introducing yourself. All right, I got Nicole after that. Nicole, if you want to unmute yourself real quick and say hi.
Hi, this is my mom's phone, but my name is Kayla Ebner. I attend North Oldham Middle School, and my favorite flavor of ice cream is mint chocolate chip.
Very nice. You're just kind of hanging out in the backyard right now?
No, I'm at a soccer game.
Oh, jeez. All right, well, welcome. Thanks for joining in. I will try to, like I said, we'll try to be.
Your soccer game? Are you supposed to be playing?
It's my older sister's, but I'm next.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, hey, awesome.
You can join us. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Of course.
Next on the list, we got Sylvia.
This is my mom's phone, but I'm Katarina, and I go to North Oldham Middle School, and my favorite ice cream is cookie dough.
I think cookie dough seems to be the winner here so far.
Cookies and cream and cookie dough. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cookies and cream. That's what it is. Yeah. All right, and then last but not least, looks like we got Tracy. Tracy McClellan.
Hi, it's my mom's phone.
So is this Tracy that I'm talking to or someone else?
Her daughter, Katie Jane.
Excellent. I'm sorry, I keep asking that. I don't have the roster right in front of me, otherwise it'd be cross-referencing. But all right, welcome, Katie Jane. What school do you go to, and what is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
I go to Cameron Middle, and my favorite flavor ice cream is cookies and cream.
Well, that's the winner.
I guess so. Cookie dough, cookies and cream, fantastic. Well, hey, all right. Really appreciate you guys doing that quick introduction. Like I said, that helps me out a lot, just kind of starting to put together some names for faces, and hopefully now as well I could put a list of, okay, who's using their own device, who's using a parent's device, and what your actual name is there. So hopefully we should be good to go. So kind of kicking things off, like I said, as of right now, what we're looking to do for a schedule, and I'll make sure like we are putting together a full calendar, at least for the next couple of months, saying here's what's going on. We are planning on probably shooting to meet around at this time. So it'd be Wednesdays from 6:30 to 7. That would be kind of as a way just to, hey, meet in person for a little bit, chat, do the lessons. Obviously, if people's schedules and stuff are going to vary, if that is a major issue for you, let us know. We could try to work something out. And notice already with the Zoom recordings, we're going to record this. So if people need to miss some classes, they can join at a later date. But if you don't mind, just give me a heads up on it. That way I can just have it for record's sake that, hey, I'm going to expect so-and-so people to be on. So if you, hopefully you are all here, so that means you got either the Flocknote email or the Google Classroom email as well. I'm going to be trying to use both of those for announcements. So if you only got one or you didn't get, you only got one but not the other, so you got Flocknote, but you didn't get the Google Classroom information or vice versa. Again, if you don't mind letting me know, I'm actually gonna put my email, I'm gonna put my personal one directly in the Zoom chat, so that way you can just shoot me an email over that way, or just feel free to send a message out via whichever way that you got first. So yeah, getting into it. Obviously, this is not the ideal confirmation position right now. This is not the ideal way that we'd like to be teaching, but we're making the most of it. So we're planning on doing weekly virtual meetings, and then which I will help. I will usually be leading those, and then every other week, Kathy will be running some in-person sessions, more like the original gift classes, which would be every other week in church between the masses.
And be assured, parents, please, we will observe social distancing, all of the rules that Father Jeff has put in place for everyone's safety. So there should be no worries there.
Yeah, so the expectations would be social distancing, wear masks, we'll sanitize afterwards, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, and so in that case, if there's still a major concern, same as before with the conflicting, feel free to reach out and let me know, and we'll try to do our best to accommodate. I think we're going to try to record those as well. Still figuring that out.
I think we're trying to figure that out because if there's going to be more mobility,
yes,
you know,
so be patient with us. We're learning this as fast as you all are. But hopefully you all hopefully you all already got your confirmation booklets. So if you did not, it looks like this. It is this beautiful Believe, Celebrate, Live confirmation. It's got all sorts of fun pictures and words and other things books usually have in there. So that'll be the primary thing that we're working on. And like I said, as part of the gift calendar that I'm going to be posting out through the Google Classroom, that's where all of the assignments and stuff are. I know things are hectic right now. School is all over the place for you guys. So we're going to try to keep this as easy as possible. So what's going to happen most of the time is these Wednesdays, how we're going to use them as kind of a way to discuss what we're currently doing topics on. If there's any sort of extra information that I want to touch base on real quick, we'll try to cover it in here. But really, and you know, for both the kids and parents, information, you know, like the way that we have it right now, ideally we should be keeping it at minimum in terms of like how much work you have to do at home beyond what's already required for confirmation itself from a parish perspective. So obviously, you know, you got to do information for your sponsors, confirmation saints, put information out, like, you know, making sure that you have all that filled out. The way that we're doing the actual assignments right now, I kind of ballparked myself at doing it slow, and it looked to be weekly about 10 to 15 minutes of work. So when you're looking at it, this is a catechist guide, so your pages are like this here. But basically, week over week, it's going to be like read 2 of these pages, answer a couple questions, and you're done. So we're, you know, these classes are going to be a lot shorter than what the usual gift class is, being, you know, originally they were the hour that's in between masses. Now we're reducing it to half hour, but hopefully the overall work kind of week over week that you have to do should equate to about the exact same time. So we're not trying, you know, we were all in school at one point in time ages ago. I'm not going to say exactly when I was in elementary school,
I'm
but
definitely not saying when I.
well, we understand that it's like to have homework and stuff and extracurricular, so we're going to be trying to be as balanced as possible on that. But like I said before, Google Classroom is going to be the main way that we're going to do stuff. Flocknotes, I'll probably be using that just for posting stuff out and saying like, hey, here's what's going on. Here's you know, information for joining Zoom, or hey, we're going to meet in person, and here's the topics we want to do. But Google Classroom is going to be the main one. So if, like I saw, for example, Mia, I saw you put in the chat that you were, your dad, I think your dad's the ones the emails. If you want to send me your email so that way I have it more directly, that would be fantastic. If you just want to send it privately, whatever works for you, that's totally fine. But that way we have that on record. So just be aware of, all right, fair enough. So as long, okay, whatever works for you. If it works for your dad to forward, that's totally cool. I think the main thing is just, we're going to try to keep you as informed as possible as to what's going on. Hopefully it's going to be pretty consistent like this week over week, but if things change, we just ask you to be patient. As of right now, I believe everything's going to be virtual, and we're going to have confirmation itself, I believe, is going to be January 27th is when confirmation is. So we got quite a bit of teaching going on before that, and despite what rumors are, confirmation class does not end immediately after confirmation itself. So confirmation is not, in fact, graduation. It is just taking the next step in your faith formation. So know that we're going to be doing this all the way through April, so you'll just be stuck with it. Okay, and thank you, Kayla, as well. Yeah, if it works, as people are figuring out emails and stuff, that's totally fine. I guess from that, I spewed at you for like 10 minutes of just words. Does anyone have any immediate questions or concerns that you have in regards to how we're going to be utilizing the class, when we're meeting, anything like that? All right. So as of this week, we're not going to have any assignments for kind of anything from the book, so we'll get started with that starting next Wednesday. The first assignment will be the Lectio Divina in Chapter 1. If you guys don't know what Lectio Divina is, you'll learn about it next week, but basically it's a way of just kind of meditating and contemplating over the sacred scriptures. I'll put the calendar out, but again, I'm not expecting you to do that beforehand. The way that I kind of have it laid out is basically the day that we meet is the day I'll give the assignment, and it's not due until the next Tuesday afterwards. So you'll see in the calendar, for example, it'll be like, oh, read page 6 and 7 of the book, Lectio Divina. That doesn't mean it's due that day. It means that's the day I assign it out, and it's due the Tuesday afterwards. So that's from anything from the book you don't have to worry about. Now, Kathy, I do know from your end, though, you did talk about having wanting to have them prepare something before we meet in person on the 27th.
Yes, we are going to meet, and I forgive me if you did say this. We are meeting the second and fourth Sunday of each month. And so your first meeting with me in person will be in church on the 27th. We are going to discuss one of the most important elements of confirmation, and that is prayer. St. Francis de Sales said, every one of us needs to spend 30 minutes a day in prayer, except if we're busy. Then we need to spend an hour. I want you to think about that so that when we meet again on the 27th, I can kind of get some feedback from you as to what your thoughts are that you think maybe St. Francis meant when he said that. And then one other little thing I would like you to prepare is 5 thoughts that you have about prayer. And we'll discuss all of that when we meet in church on the 27th. And I believe we are meeting still between the masses. Is that correct? Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So one of the things that I do want to mention tonight, and keep this in your heart, the Catechism of the Catholic Church states that their definition of prayer is, it is a vital and personal relationship with the living and true God. So think about those words and keep them close in your heart. And that's all I have for tonight. And I won't see you guys again until the 27th. So enjoy your time with Sean. And God bless you all. Take care.
Well, thanks, Kathy. So yeah, if unless anyone has any specific questions, I'm free to stay on the line for a couple more minutes. But otherwise, hi Sharon. Recording. Otherwise, you all are good to go to head out. So get out 5 minutes early. Thank you all for joining in. Thank you all for your patience and flexibility on this, and really looking forward to this academic year.
On that 27th, is that going to be between masses? Is that going to be
That is correct.
9:45
8:30
a.m.
and the
or
11th, yes. Just like the regular
okay? So that's
day.
going to be like
So we'll
all right.
be
So probably
probably more like 10 to 10:30 though, don't you think?
okay. Right.
We'll double check to
Yeah.
confirm that time. Yep.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks. Yeah.
Sean will send you out the specific time frame on that.
Hey, Sean.
Hey,
This is Kayla's mom. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
Great. I didn't get to read your message. Sorry about that. With the internet connection here. So Kayla and I were both listening, and since we just signed up yesterday, we're quickly trying to get spun up on all the details and whatnot. So my question was relating to the book. Like, we have printed the booklet from online.
Okay.
Is that all we need, or is there an actual book that we should pick up? What do we?
The booklet that you printed out, is it the Believe, Celebrate, Live confirmation book, or is this something different?
It's whatever was on the website. I don't have the website in front of me. It has like all the different categories, and then the date you did that actual activity, or tally marks, how many times you did it. Is that the same thing?
So that's so those are there's the student handbook and then the parent handbook. Those are more resources for the sacrament itself, as well as the extracurricular stuff, which I think on that there might be a couple changes, obviously due to COVID, in terms of service hours and how that works. I would say if you don't mind, either Elizabeth should have some additional copies that we can give you of the actual textbook. I don't know, do you have her email address? Or if you want, I can, if you don't mind giving me yours, I can send a message over to her saying, hey, so-and-so needs a book. I can CC you on it, and we can kind of coordinate.
Okay, let's do it that way. All right, so our email is M as in Michael, N as in November, E as in Echo, B as in Bravo, NER. So it looks like mnebner@msn.com.
Perfect. I will get an email to her. I'll get an email over to Elizabeth. She should be around sometime today. So I'll probably just send an email to you saying, hey, here's what we can do in terms of getting you on book.
Okay, got it. Awesome. All right. So I don't know if anybody else is on. Is anybody else on?
Kevin is the only other person on.
Yeah, I'll be dropping off. I'll just hang outside. So thanks, Sean. Good class tonight. Look forward to the process. I'm glad you confirmed the confirmation. I got confirmation of the confirmation because I saw the date, and I'm used to a little bit longer lead time before it. So my mother was like, "What, January? Okay, so we'll plan a visit." But that's all good.
Yeah, we take the dates that the Archbishop gives us, so it's we didn't really have a choice.
I look forward to the information about the Archbishop coming for 13 kids. So do you have, how many kids is it right now, 12 or 13?
I think right now we're supposed to have 15 signed up. So we had a couple.
Right. Oh, he'll come for, we've got the school too.
Oh yeah, true. We have the SMA school. So there'll probably, I think there's 60 total with the school. So
all right, so
we're going to make it work.
Right, great. Thanks a lot. See you guys next week.
Take care.
Bye.
Awesome. Okay, so then I guess I'll just email you just to make sure I understand everything. I got the special note that you said at the beginning. How I got the information from you came through that note email. Does that make sense?
Note.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, all new. Just trying to figure it all out.
No, totally okay.
The flock note. So I didn't get a different email, and Kayla has Google Classroom all set up so she can do that. I guess for us particularly, once we get the information of all the classes, we'll just adjust how we can, because typically she has club soccer every Wednesday from 6 to 7:30. So, and then she was invited to play on the JV team for the high school. So we're just trying to navigate the 1 month season with soccer.
Yeah.
And so, I'm trying to figure all that out.
Totally. And I think we're going to try, because I saw that and I think I messaged back, but it was like 20 minutes before getting here. We are going to try to record these as much as possible. So it's like, hey, if you're going to have to miss a couple, that's fine. We'll try to record it to make sure they catch up. And that's the main thing, honestly, about having the book itself, where the meetings in person are really just about kind of going over the stuff in the book. So the idea is that, okay, if you can't make it, just do the work yourself, turn in the questions, you should be good to go. If you're in class, you should be able to do all the assignments while you're here. But would you be able to come in for the in-person Sunday meetings?
We should be able to make those. That's why when we get that email from you with all the dates, I'll be able to see if there are any conflicts or what we'll adjust to make sure that we make that happen. Because I truly believe in person, having those times together with the peers who are going through this is important too. So we'll just evaluate on our end what the focus will be and moving forward. So we'll figure it out. I have the second and you said this, what did Kathy say? The second and fourth Sunday, and then you'll give a more specific time on that, yes?
Yeah, so we'll give a specific time, and I'm going to be uploading all the dates and the assignments to Google Classroom as well. So it's all in a spreadsheet right now. I'll probably just dump the whole spreadsheet or figure it out. I'm kind of learning as we go along with this as well.
All right.
So
awesome. Well, then I'll be able to figure it out from there. I appreciate your time. Thanks for putting this all together, and we look forward to meeting you in person.
Well, of course. Looking forward to it. Enjoy the game.
Good game.
She said good game.
Thanks. Okay, awesome. You guys have a great night. Bye.
Thanks, you too.